So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. I got some information for you. It's all about the motorcycle and the plan. Right, so let's get into it. I'm going to tell you what bike I've got when I get to the States. I'm going to tell you the plan when I get over there. But first of all, I want to mention another little meetup. This is not the American meetup. This is a UK meetup. As you will know, if you follow my channel, last year I did an end of season meetup, but I didn't give anyone enough notice. I only gave you guys 2 weeks notice, and that wasn't enough notice for some people. A lot of people said to me if they had more notice and they could have organized it, they would have come down. So this year what I'm planning to do is give you a lot more notice. Now this is not set in stone, but just pencil it in your diary a little bit. I'm going to do it at Box Hill again, Rikers Cafe, and I'm aiming for midday to 1 o'clock, 29th of September. I've looked in my diary. I seem to have that day off, but my work keeps me around, so that's not set in stone, as I said. But I want to give you guys plenty of notice. That's 2 months notice. Well, it's over 2 months notice. I think that's enough. You can't come out of any excuses this time. So no matter what the weather, we're going to do this. The end of season meetup, Box Hill, 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock. I haven't decided yet. Wait till the flyer comes out and then you can see that. I shall put it all on my Twitter. I'll probably pin it on there when I get it done, and Instagram, and make another YouTube video saying basically it is set in stone and we are doing it then. It's almost set in stone, kind of soft stone, maybe sandstone. So let's have some fun before it starts raining and snowing and England turns into that shitty country we all know it is in the winter for bikers. But for the meantime, let's embrace the summer. Is this really England? It hasn't rained for weeks, maybe months. I'm sure I've been transported somewhere else. Maybe this is a parallel universe. I'm going completely the wrong way. I wanted to go that way, but I was so busy talking that I've gone sort of like automatic pilot towards my old house. I don't even live there anymore. Right, back to America. What bike have I got? Well, I'm renting it off of Eagle Rider in LA. I land in Los Angeles 22nd of August. MERICA. From there I'm going to pick up the bike, and what I've got is I've negotiated a deal for a Harley Davidson. What? I know! Sit down! I know you're freaking out now because you know I don't really like Harley Davidsons, but I'm going to give them a chance. And the main reason I'm going to give them a chance is they gave me a great deal. I mean, it's nearly £1,000 less than I was going to pay for a Triumph Tiger. So I'm going to swallow my pride and I'm going to become a Harley bitch for 2 weeks. I'm going to ride a Harley, and it's either going to be a street glide or a road glide. I'm not sure. I'm going to find out when I get there. I'm hoping for a street glide because I prefer the look of that, and evidently doing my research it says it's got the most ground clearance, and I just get a feeling that I'm going to need that little bit of ground clearance. I'm going to need that little bit of extra because the routes I'm taking are not predominantly straight roads. They're going to be some twisty roads. I'm going to do the canyons. I love the coast, I love mountains, I just don't like straight roads. And this is where my love affair with Harley Davidson ends, because they're designed to do straight roads, and they do straight roads really well. They do comfort, they do long distance, they do everything. They look fantastic in my opinion. They just don't suit my style of riding and where I want to go. But I'm going to adapt, I'm going to embrace it, I'm going to change my style, I'm going to chill out. I'm coming in full Sons of Anchovy. I'm coming in full on Jax Teller. Yeah. But I'm going to enjoy it. Doesn't matter what I ride, I'm going to enjoy it. Part of me wanted to import this, to ship this over and ride around on this, even though it's a 250, because I thought, do you know what, in California and the desert states and Arizona, Utah, and where else am I going, Nevada, I could ride this around in the dust of the desert, and that would be fun. Can't really do that on the Harley, unfortunately. I might have a go though. So there you go, that's the bike, Harley Davidson Street Glide or Road Glide. And I have been just a tiny bit cheeky. I emailed them the other day at Eagle Rider and I asked them a little favour. Because I've got the Street Glide or the Road Glide, I've actually sort of like emailed them and said, look, if you've got any Street Glide specials, that would go down nicely. So maybe, I'm only going to know this when I turn up, but maybe, just maybe, I'll have a Street Glide special, because that saves me staring at all that horrible chrome, because that's one of the things I hate. I detest chrome. It's awful. It's too shiny, and I suppose I can see my face in it, and that's enough to ruin most people's day. So that's the bike. Right, onto the trip. As I said, landing Los Angeles, 22nd of August in the afternoon, mid-afternoon if it's not delayed. It's going to be a good one. It's a long bloody flight though, 10 and a half, 11 hours, something like that. Plus you guys over there are 8 hours behind me, so this is jet lag city. I'm going to go from the airport, pick up the bike, then ride down the west coast, stay somewhere just on the west coast, about 60 miles down, 70 miles down, not actually sure how far down, but it's about that. And I'm going to chill out for the evening, maybe get there around 4 or 5 o'clock, not sure. Put all my stuff in the hotel room, settle down, grab something to eat, then I'm going to phone up a mate of mine and hopefully we'll go out for a ride and chill out for the rest of the evening. And then it's back to the hotel for sleep time and swearing and cursing because I can't sleep because I'm jet lagged and my body clock's all over the place. Then in the morning I'm going to jump on those mountain roads and I'm going to head up and meet Mr. Ghost Ninja at a certain point. Don't know where yet, but I'm going to meet him somewhere, grab a spot of lunch and then head into Palm Springs. We're going to go through the mountain roads, Highway 74, somewhere along there. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to cane the out of these footboards that I get on this Harley Davidson, so they better have springs on and adjust because I don't fancy flicking that back wheel up in the air. That's never going to be pleasant. Into Palm Springs Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Now Thursday and Sunday are kind of personal, but Friday night, as you all know, is the pre-party down at Desert Lodge, so if you're getting down there early for that, I shall see you guys there. It's going to be a good one, nice and chilled out, few people around the pool, few beers, maybe a few Jack Daniels, just chilling out, having a good time. That's Friday night, the pre-party. Then Saturday morning we get up, stick our faces in the sink full of ice cold water, trying to wake ourselves up, and then we get prepared for the ride out up to San Bernardino, Chaparral Motorsports for the big meetup, SCMM 2018. Now this year I've heard it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit better. They're also providing shade this year, so I've heard. If they don't blame me. It's just a rumor I've heard, but there's going to be a lot more shade this year than there has been the previous years, so that's all good. So get yourselves up there. If you're not down at Desert Lodge, get yourselves up to Chaparral Motorsports where you can meet your favorite motovloggers. Go up to them, hug them, lick their faces if you want. Don't lick mine, that's just weird. I don't like people licking my face. It depends what they look like, to be honest, and how well I know them, but in general, no licking. Yeah, come out and meet them. This is what it's all about. It's for subscribers to meet motovloggers, motovloggers to meet other motovloggers, to just get on, hang out, chill out and have some fun. After that, we're going to head back. We're all going to jump on our bikes. You don't have to have a bike, by the way. If you're going to Chaparral Motorsports, feel free to turn up in anything you want. You can turn up on rollerblades, you can turn up in a hot air balloon, although I don't know where you're going to land in that, but if you can land, go for it. And then we're going to go back to Desert Lodge. We're going to hang out. It's pool party time. There'll be some vendors there, there'll be some stalls there. It's going to be fun, there's going to be music, and then we get into the evening, the sun's going to drop down and we're going to go pool party-tastic. I don't know what that means, but it means it's going to be a good evening, listening to some banging tunes, dancing, drinking, having fun, hanging out. That's basically what we're going to do. After that, Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to do, don't know what state I'm going to be in. So we go on to Monday. Monday I'm up to Kingman, Arizona. I'm riding up to there, not sure of the route yet. What I'm going to do is every day I'm going to put it on Instagram. I'm going to do the stories on Instagram to update you on the route I'm going to do, so you can check it out there. I shall leave the link to my Instagram right here. And then after Arizona, Kingman, for the night we're going to head up to Zion National Park for 2 nights. I really want to check this place out. I've seen it in pictures and I've heard about it from other people and they say it's spectacular. So this is the only hotel I've really booked for the 2 nights. I booked it without a cancellation option to force me to go there, because I knew if I didn't get there I'd regret it. So it's based around that. I'm going to do a big loop to Zion and back, basically. 2 nights there, going to have some fun, then heading back from there to Vegas, through Vegas and into Barstow. Another night in Barstow in another shitty hotel, and hang out there. And then from Barstow at the weekend, Friday and Saturday night, I'm going to head back to Mr. Ghost Ninja's house and hang out with the Ninja Clan. They're being kind enough, his wonderful family, himself and his wonderful Ninja Clan have been good enough to put me up for that weekend. So that's good. So that's Friday and Saturday night. Then Sunday I'm on back to the West Coast, because the bike goes back on Monday and I fly out on Tuesday. So I want to chill out on the West Coast. Now this is where the problems come, because I haven't actually booked my West Coast hotel. I did have a hotel booked in Manhattan Beach, but because I'm now staying with the ninjas, it means I only need 2 days, and they do 3 days minimum. So they basically chucked me out on the street. I'm homeless for 2 days. But by the time this video goes out, I should have booked a residence somewhere around that kind of area, Hermosa, Redondo, or maybe Manhattan Beach. We shall see. Ride around a bit on the Sunday, take the bike back on a Monday, which means I'm on foot for the whole of Monday. I'm going to chill out. I'm just going to be hanging around the beach like a beach bum, and that's the plan. And then Tuesday, back to the airport, jump on a plane, back to London. Sad times, but what can you do? So anyway, that's predominantly the plan. If anyone wants to come for a ride out along any of those routes, I shall drop, as I said, in the mornings or maybe in the evening before. I shall kind of vaguely put the route in Instagram and let everyone know which way I'm going. So if anyone's along the route or near and wants to come and ride for a bit and hang out and maybe grab a coffee somewhere along the way where I'll stop. Obviously I'm doing about 300 miles a day, so I haven't got that much time, and I'm going to try and take not the fastest routes. I'm going to try and take some of the twisty routes. So 300 miles is kind of looking about 6 hours riding a day on a Harley Davidson. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to meeting you guys and hanging out. SCMM 2018 is going to be a blast, but do not forget about the end of season meetup. Do not forget, that is coming up 29th of September, Box Hill, 12 or 1 o'clock. Look out for the flyer, look out for the thumbnail, look out for any information. If you are a motovlogger, tell your subscribers to come down and meet you. It's not just about me, you know. I happen to be organising it, yeah, as in telling you the date, telling you the time and telling you the place, but that's about it. The rest is up to you. If you want your followers from Instagram, Twitter, or subscribers from YouTube to come down, then just tell them, inform them, let them know. There's plenty of parking there for motorcycles, and should be plenty of parking for cars, because it's towards the end of the season. So unless it's a scorching day, a lot of people would have put their bikes away because they're too scared to ride when it's a little bit chilly. But not us, because we're real bikers. Anyway, that's about it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. You know I love you all. Stay safe, fish, and
get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong, so go ahead and get gone.